You know, when I said in my last video that I might miss a few weeks because of HHN, I didn't think I'd be missing the week immediately after that. Hi, my name is Ella. Welcome back to another video. So as you just heard me say, I didn't upload a video last week, and that's because I ran out of time. I completely, not forgot, but just didn't realize that I wouldn't really be having any free time with my brother coming down to HHN to go to HHN and see me performing. So I didn't have time to make a video last week, so I apologize for that. HHN is really taking a lot out of me, a lot more than I thought it would. I've been working at Volcano Bay all summer, so I'm used to being on my feet, and usually 6-hour shifts, the last hour or two my feet start hurting, but I'm generally fine. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just the repetitive motions or what, but HHN, 3 hours in and my feet are absolutely killing me. Not to mention it's late hours. I'm there until very early in the morning. So there's that too, but I'm exhausted. People are mean. I've had people try to punch me through the vinyl that I have in my scares. I've had people call me fatty, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm just really tired. I had 2 days off this week, today and yesterday I had to take my brother to the airport, and we also did the jacked up experience at Cabana Bay yesterday. So really I didn't have a day off yesterday at all. So this was my only real day off, and I had to do laundry and go get groceries and wash my hair. And I'm just generally feeling really exhausted, but I did get some coat hangers finally from the store today. So I have my coat hangers. I have this giant bag of clothes that need to be hung up. So if you see where this is going, we're just gonna kind of have a small little chat while I hang up some clothes. And once these hangers are gone, I'll end the video. Does that sound okay for you guys? I know that's very low energy, but I myself am very low energy right now, so just bear with me. All right, let's get started. Oh, I'm very sore from HHN. All these repetitive motions for opening my curtain have this arm completely wrecked. We did Hagrid's yesterday while my brother was here, and I had my arms up during it, and at one point we went up the hill and my arm went back and popped so loudly. But then my arm felt better than it has since I started HHN, so I was like, wow, this is really nice. And then I slept on it funny last night, and here I am again in pain. Also hurt my ankle on Sunday at HHN. Had to go home early, which is never very fun. I mean, they paid me because I was injured at work, so I got paid for the last 2 hours of work, even though I had to go home early. But it's our second week. I don't want to be injured already because HHN is a long event. We still have 6 weeks left, so I'm hoping. It feels better today, but it also looks swollen along my Achilles tendon, and that's what I hurt. And I know from experience Achilles tendon injuries are not very fun, and they're usually not very easy to come back from. So just a little bit worrisome. Oh, this is not all clothes. Some of these are, this is all kinds of stuff. Well, I will also be separating the clothes from the not clothes. I have gotten to experience some of the HHN houses. I've actually made it through half of them, just because on our nights that we close at 2, my cast gets off at 1:30. And I'm usually done changing and stuff by 1:45, so that gives me 15 minutes to run to a house. So I I haven't done my house because I'm like in my house, so I feel like I don't need to do my house. But opening night, I did Haunting of Hill House because I wanted that to be my first house, because that's honestly what I was the most excited for when they announced it. So that was my like priority, and I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. Everything I hoped it would be. I got so many good scares. That was really fun. And then the next night, I did Scary Ohio. I was trying to see a coworker from Volcano Bay who works in that house, and I missed him by like 2 minutes. So, unfortunate, but I will be trying to go see him on Thursday when I have my day off to experience HHN. So hopefully I do get to see him, because that'll be really fun. I love getting to see my friends at HHN. My brother's the only one so far that I know that has come through to see me. I lied right to your face. The friend from Volcano Bay came to see me during team member preview because he got off early because he's a different cast than I am. So he came through on team member preview night. But as far as like non-work family and friends, my brother's the only one that came so far. My parents are coming this weekend, so here's another disclaimer. There probably won't be a video next week because my parents are coming Sunday and they don't leave until Wednesday. And I won't have time to film a video because we're staying at a Universal hotel while they're here, so I won't really have any time to sit down and film, just because of, you know, how HHN is at like night. And I only have like 3 hours during the day to myself between waking up and getting ready for HHN. So there probably won't be a video next week. But I do have some other friends. One friend that I went to school with, she's come several times and she's asked for my set times, but I don't know that I have seen her in my house yet. But eventually we're going to make it work. I know we will. And then I have another friend who moved back to their hometown here in Florida after they graduated. And they are coming, I believe, early October. And they're making it a priority to see me in my house. So that makes me feel very special. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be really fun to see people. I love seeing people that I know in houses. When my brother came through, there was a split second. I don't think he realized where my scare was going to be, and I didn't know that he was coming through yet. So there was like a split second when I moved my curtain, and we kind of both just like looked at each other, and he told me later he didn't know what to do. So what he did was just like scream ridiculously. Like he was like, ah, ha, 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 and like that's what he did, and it had me cracking up. And he told me later, he was like, I could see you smiling underneath your mask, like I could tell you were laughing. And I was like, good, because you were literally the highlight of my set. That was my first set of the night, and he would like, just the fact that he came in during my first set, I was just like so excited, and it made me so happy. So that was really nice, and I can't wait. I'm really excited about my parents coming down, just because my mom is not big on anything scary at all. So for her to kind of face her fears a little bit and come down and see me for HHN just is really special to me, and I'm really glad. I don't expect that she's going to do like any of the other houses at HHN, but you know, at least she's coming for me, and they have other stuff to do too at HHN besides, you know, houses and scare zones. So I really think she'll find something for her and Dad to be occupied with. And then, like I mentioned, we're staying at a Universal resort. We're actually staying at Endless Summer, which I haven't stayed at yet. I think Cabana Bay and Hard Rock are the only two that I've stayed at so far. I love them both. Cabana Bay is my favorite. I just like the general vibes of Cabana Bay. And also the first time we stayed at Cabana Bay, we had a Volcano Bay view, which was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. As someone who works at Volcano Bay and like is used to the volcano, seeing the volcano at night was just absolutely stunning. And I recommend it if you're ever in the Universal area and you're staying at a Universal resort. I definitely recommend Cabana Bay. The Volcano Bay room, or the Volcano Bay view room, is a little bit more expensive than the standard room, but highly worth it in my opinion. I would have done it this time if I could have afforded it, but unfortunately we were kind of like on a crunch for time for booking, and I only had so much money in my bank account, so... But it was really nice. But I'm really excited to stay at Endless Summer because it is Universal's newest resort, and I haven't stayed there yet, so I think it'll be really cool to experience it. I don't know that much about it at all, if I'm being honest, but it looks cute. It's like beach themed, obviously. It's called Endless Summer, and they have like Surfside and Dockside are the two like halves of the hotel. So I think it'll be really cute. I think we're gonna do some like minorly touristy things, because Sunday is the last night of HHN for the week, and then I'm off Monday and Tuesday. But they're still at the hotel like Monday and Tuesday also, so I'm just gonna like chill at the hotel with them on my 2 days off. I've been looking for this bra. Yay. Now if I could just find my black mesh top to wear underneath my HHN shirt on Thursday when I go to the event, I'll be all set. What's some news that I have that isn't HHN related? I submitted an audition for the holiday parade at Universal. I don't know that it'll get very far. One, because as we all know, I am plus size and most of their performers are not plus sized. But I submitted it. We'll see what happens. I did get on to the second part, which was like booking an audition, but there were no dates when I went to book my audition, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But I'll keep you guys updated and let you know. I almost felt kind of like bullied, but like in a good way, into doing it, because like in our break room at work, everyone was talking about it, obviously, because we're all in entertainment right now, and most of those people are like always in entertainment, so they're all like up to date on all the auditions and everything. But everyone was talking about it, and then one of our like house leads came in and was like, audition, 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 and I was like, I guess. So I literally got home from work at like 1:30 in the morning, had my brother film my audition for it, and submitted it, and we'll see where that goes. I really don't have much else going on in my life. I feel like my entire life currently is just revolving around HHN. My sleep schedule for like even my days off had to change so that I don't get like I have to have like a consistent sleep schedule, because I don't want to be waking up at like a normal time on my days off and then have to try to go to bed later and wake up later on days that I work. So I'm just pretty much nocturnal at this point. I wake up at noon, I go to bed at 4 a.m., and that's my life as far as like my sleep schedule goes. So it's, you know, it's a whole thing. I adjusted to it much faster than I thought I would. But yeah, it's not so bad. I think it'll be okay. I cannot wait though for once HHN is finished to just like November 1st, once we get off and once I get home, I'm gonna go to sleep and I am not gonna set an alarm. And if I sleep for 24 hours, then I sleep for 24 hours, because frankly at that point I'll have deserved it, because I'll have worked 6 days in a row. So, we're out of coat hangers already. I don't know what that says about me. Really, I should have got more, but money is a little tight right now. Put oil in my car, and I didn't know any better. And they told me that since I had a Volkswagen car that I could only put European oil in it. So my oil change cost $100 and something when I've been putting like a $5 bottle of oil in it myself. So I will not be going to Valvoline to change my oil anymore. I'll just be doing it myself until something goes wrong, I guess. But I also have to fix my headlight because one of my headlights is out. The number plate is out on the back of my car. I already got pulled over once for it, and they gave me a warning. So if they pull me over again for it, I'm going to get a ticket. So I need to get that fixed. My brake pads have started squealing, which I know means that I need to get them fixed, and that is significantly more expensive than the lights are going to be. So, and then, there's rent on top of that. I have to come up with $900 by the end of this month. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. So, it's a lot. We're going to figure it out. I'm only like a tiny bit stressed about it. And by a tiny bit, I mean like really, really stressed. But I'm just trying not to think too much about it because I know if I think about it, I'm going to completely break down. So, that's how fun life is right now. Okay, as much as I want to keep talking, I feel like I'm just going to talk and talk and talk until I make myself cry about something. And I definitely don't want to do that because I've generally been in a pretty good mood lately. Aside from getting hurt at HHN and nearly getting punched 3 times in 15 minutes at HHN. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for this episode. I apologize again for not having a video last week and for not having a video next week. I'll try to make up for it in the video after that. Let me know if you guys want to see anything specific from me. What day is it? September 14th. So 2 weeks from now, I'll be going to Universal to see, or not Universal, I don't even know anything anymore. I'll be going to Epcot to see the last show of Epcot Forever. I might film it. I filmed the first show back of Epcot Forever this year, like post-COVID, but I filmed it on my phone, and I have not been able to get it to send to my email because it's too long, and my iPhone just will not connect to my laptop to just like download the file that way, or from like iCloud. I haven't been able to do that since I got this phone, but it's fine. So I might film the Epcot Forever last show on my camera and upload that because I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to see it. I'm sure a lot of people are going to film it anyways, but like, I don't know. I'll film it too because I think it'll be nice. But yeah, so even if I do that, that's not going to go up until like the first week in October. So if there's anything before then that you'd like to see, please let me know. Just keep in mind I am kind of crunched for time, and frankly, I really right now only like doing stuff that I can do in my home. The days that I work, I cannot stress how all I want to do, even once I wake up, is just be horizontal on my bed. Like, I wake up, I get breakfast, I come back in my bed, I lay down. I try to keep off my feet as much as possible on days that I work, just because I know how, like, tired it's going to be, or how tired I'm going to be, and how, like, long these nights are going to be, especially now that we're getting up to 5 days in a row. So I really like lounging. I really like just, like, being calm, doing stuff around my house. So if you can think of something for me to do around my house that you would like to see a video of, let me know. If you'd like me to get more clothes hangers and just like hang up clothes or fold clothes and do laundry while I film, just like let me know, because that gets a video filmed, and it also gets stuff done around my house that needs to get done. So frankly, that would be a win-win for me and for you. So just let me know what you want to see, because I'm just like so like burnt out right now. Okay, now I'm just rambling. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to be notified of when I upload a new video, click that little bell icon down there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye!